Hello and welcome back to my Devil May Cry 5 Hell in Hell S-Rank guide. This is mission 12, Yamato. This mission can be a little bit tricky because the meteor insta-kill seems to be a little bit random here. I've tried to time it, but it still seems random whether certain enemies die or not. So my recommendation to work around that problem is to bring the Balrog along on this mission and have it on punching mode, in case the buff may in particular survive the meteor on the two fights they are in. As for the boss Urizen, I've seen some people worry a little bit about him because of his tentacle move. It's actually pretty easy to dodge with Trickster if you are prepared for it. I will show you a fail-proof method to dodge it, and that combined with my particular Dr. Faust method on him will make him go down in a few seconds, so don't worry too much about him. So as usual on the first fight against the Caninas, we're just gonna get some pretty easy style points by doing a bread and butter combo. I don't think you need to do this optional fight to get the required style points, because you get a decent amount of style points on Urizen in the end. But I just do it to be safe. And 3 Caninas aren't that much to worry about, and it's in the beginning of the level, so you can just restart. But here on this upcoming fight, you will see why I advocate bringing the Balrog along on this mission. I tried to time the meteor here to hit the big Baphomet, but it teleports away as I launch the meteor and it survived. But the Baphomets, you can easily defeat them by just Trickster to do the trick up towards them. And then just do the 3-punch combo with Balrog, and you knock him down like this. You knock off the shield and you knock him down. And then you can just use whatever weapon you're comfortable with. You can even use the Dr. Faust to kill them quick. But as you saw there, the meteor, it got the 2 Antinoras, but the Baphomet, I probably mistimed it there. I probably should have released it a little bit earlier than I did, but I'm going to do the same on the 2 Baphomets later on in the mission, and that's why I advocate bringing the Balrog along in case you mess up the meteor timing. And here I'm going to use the meteor to get rid of some Caninas. I won't get the Heljudekia here, so we're gonna do the method for the Heljudekia, which is waiting for it to attack, and then we attack it with the Dr. Faust after we've cleared the minions. So I'm just jumping around now, shooting with the Dr. Faust. So when the Judekia attacks, I just move to the other side. And I turn on Devil Trigger here to speed it up a bit. Then I just move from side to side, finishing off the Antinoras. Now it's just Judekia left. And you saw there I shot it with the Dr. Faust, but it teleported away. So I'm waiting for it to attack here, and there, then I attack it. And I got it without any problems, as you saw there. So just wait for the Judekia to attack, and then you shoot it with the Dr. Faust, or else it will teleport away. And here are 2 Furies, and it shouldn't be a concern for worry if you have the King Cerberus with you and do the Ice Age. And I'm gonna try to launch a meteor here against the second Fury, but don't do that because you don't have enough time to charge it up unless you time it perfectly, and I won't do that. So I'll have to dodge the Fury because of that. So just use the Ice Age and the Dr. Faust on both Furies here. Don't do what I do and try to time the meteor. It's just risky and pointless. Because this method is very easy. You see, it's just doing the blink and the sword and those attacks. We should know the telegraph for it by now because of the narrow mission A. And you saw that I tried to time the meteor and it didn't work, and I had to resort on dodging. And now it's just the standard Ice Age shield whenever it pulls out its sword. And it blinks here, does one fake, and then I activate Ice Age. And I'm just finishing it. And it pulls out its sword, it attacks immediately. I do the Ice Age and finish it. And now it's just 2 fights left, I think. So I go to the left here because this fight is very easy to do the meteor on. You just charge it whenever the enemy stands up. When they stood up, you release it. And even the Impusa Queen goes down from 1 charge. Now it's just 1 fight left before Urizen.
Don't want to keep Mr. Demon King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
But as you saw there, I chose the downward path first. Because the fights there are easier than if you take the upwards path first. And here I'm gonna fail the meteor again. So I got the Balrog here as a safe strat. I didn't even kill the nobody, but so I'm switching to the Balrog, doing the 3-punch combo to knock it down, and then I just shoot it with the Dr. Faust. And the nobody came into the camera there, so I focused it, and you see there I'm just using the 3-punch combo in the air to knock off the shield and finish the buff. And then I'm just shooting it, and I'm making sure it's stunned. No reason to risk it. Alright, so it's not, now it's just Urizen left. And what you do on the start of that fight is you press both the sword button and the gun button at the same time to do the judgment technique. That gives you're completely invulnerable while you do it. And it knocks off his shield. So that's the absolute best bet at the first phase of that fight. Immediately when the fight starts, you press the sword and gun button at the same time. And do the judgment technique. Knock off his shield, get the iframes, be safe. And then after you've done the judgment and knocked off his shield, he will always do the tentacle move. And I'm going to show you here how to dodge it without any problems. But the principle for dodging the tentacle is that you move in a rectangle or square shape and trickster the entire time. And then it will meet you. So I'm using the judgment here now instantaneously. I'm invulnerable while I'm doing it, as you see, and it knocks off his shield. And then he's going to do his tentacle move now. Very soon. So there he is doing his tentacle move. I trickster in a square shape here, as you see here. And it won't hit me. It'll never hit you if you do that. Then I just shoot him now with the Dr. Faust. And he gets stunned from the Dr. Faust repeatedly. And when he goes down, I will activate Devil Trigger and just finish him. Like this, you see here. And that's the mission. So to repeat, the judgment move to knock off his shield, dodge the tentacle in a square shape or rectangle shape with trickster, and then just shoot him with the Dr. Faust until he dies.